Ethiopian Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson on the digestive system. In our last lesson, we learned about how to test for the presence of vitamin C in substances. We discussed how the vitamin C test is outlined, and we discussed the results of the test on items that do or do not contain vitamin C. We also discussed the benefits that vitamin C has on the human body. Today, we will begin our studies on the digestive system. We will define digestion and name the various parts of the body that are involved in the system. The first part of the body we will focus on today is the mouth. This will be a very interesting lesson. Students, are you ready to begin? In this unit, we discussed the importance of carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids. We learned that carbohydrates are a source of energy. Proteins are needed to build new cells and repair the body. And lipids are used as a source of energy as well as a storage molecule. The human body takes in these compounds by ingesting food. The food we eat enters our system as large chunks that are bitten off by the teeth and chewed. The large chunks are insoluble and cannot be absorbed into the bloodstream. Therefore, they cannot be used by the body. The large molecules need to be broken down into smaller, simpler molecules through the process of digestion. Digestion is defined as the mechanical and chemical breakdown of food substances into small, soluble molecules as they pass through the gut. As we have learned throughout this unit, large molecules such as starch and fats are made up of smaller molecules that are joined together by condensation reactions. During digestion, the opposite process occurs. The large food molecules, or polymer units, are split with water molecules. This process is called hydrolysis. Digestion is based on two main reactions. The first is the mechanical breakdown of food. the food ingested is physically broken down into smaller pieces by biting and chewing. Then the stomach squeezes the food and breaks it even more, while mixing it with digestive liquids. The second reaction is the chemical breakdown of food. The insoluble molecules are broken down by a hydrolysis reaction into small, soluble molecules, so they can be easily absorbed by the body. This breakdown is controlled by enzymes. Enzymes are proteins that speed up reactions. Students, take a minute to compare the mechanical process and the chemical process of digestion. You may pair up with a partner to complete this activity.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Hello again, students. How did you do? The mechanical breakdown of food begins when food enters the mouth. The process of taking food into the mouth is called ingestion. During the mechanical process, the teeth bite and chew the larger, insoluble food particles until they are broken down into small food particles. The chemical process breaks them down further into small, simple molecules with the help of digestive enzymes. Once the food is broken down into this state, the molecules can be used by the body for their various purposes. Great job, everyone. Now, let us look at the parts of the body involved in the digestive system. If you will turn your attention to the diagram on the screen, you will see that there are many parts of the digestive system. The 6 major organs are the mouth, the esophagus, stomach, small intestines, large intestine, and the anus. There are also necessary organs such as the salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and rectum. Please take note of these organs, students, as they will be the focus of our studies over the next few lessons. Now, we are going to discuss the role of the mouth in the digestive system. Digestion begins shortly after food enters the mouth. When food is eaten, seen, or smelled, anticipatory reactions cause the brain to signal the mouth to produce saliva. When the mouth waters, it helps the mouth prepare for the process of ingestion. When food enters the mouth, it is immediately subject to the beginning stages of digestion. The teeth physically chew, crush, and cut large food particles into small, manageable pieces. As the food is chewed, it is mixed with saliva, which contains enzymes that start breaking down certain molecules in the food. The tongue guides the food in the mouth and helps to mix the food with saliva. It rolls the food into a small sphere called a bolus. A bolus is a small saliva-coated chunk of chewed food. When the food is ready to leave the mouth, the tongue pushes the bolus towards the throat. A reflex action temporarily shuts off the airway in the throat, flicks the tongue upwards, and sends the bolus into the esophagus. A wave of powerful contractions forces the bolus downward until it arrives in the stomach. We have reached the end of our lesson, students. But before we conclude, let us do one last activity. Please label the following diagram with the 6 main organs of the digestive system, along with the salivary gland and the tongue. Good luck.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back, students. I hope that was not too difficult for you. Your diagrams should look like this: mouth, tongue, salivary gland, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. If you were not able to label each organ, please make note of its location in the body now. Wonderful work today, students. Today, we learned about the digestive system. We learned the various parts of the digestive system and specifically discussed the role of the mouth in the process. Until next time, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.